Hello, my crafty friends. Well, I'm gonna do this setup for my bullet journal for 2024 in two parts. I'm gonna do the part today that is basically decorating and making pages that are yearly stuff, and then when I next video will be January stuff. So I'm just letting you know that I've got this list, but let's just fold it here, then it won't look so daunting. I have not done a lot of preparation for this other than choose what I'm going to do in a basic, very basic way. I made a book, and I've showed this in another video, but of all kinds of different bullet journal layout type pages and things that you can do. And while I was putting all these things in this book, it was all great and fine. But after I got that done, it just suddenly felt like I was doing that overwhelmed thing that I didn't want, the reason why I didn't bullet journal before now. I do have a video on why I haven't bullet journaled before and why I'm doing it now. I'll link that in the description box. But so you can hear all of that if this is the first video that you've seen about me and doing a bullet journal. But I haven't figured out what, I've got some stuff out here to play with, but I haven't really made a decision on exactly what I'm going to do for my decorating my journal. I do know I want it to be fairly thin, so I'm trying to use things that won't make a lot of bulk. And I do know that I want to decorate it, but I also want to keep the pages that I'm working in simple. And so that's why I'm going to use a lot of washi tape, besides the fact that I have a lot of washi tape and it needs to be used. So first thing I'm going to do is glue these pages together, because this is annoying for me when those are like that. And I'm not, here, let's just stick this just to be safe. I'm not that worried about it being perfect. I just want it, I want to be able to turn them together. So I guess I just want it so that when I open the book, I can turn it like this. Now, in my sample book, I made one of these, and I still might make one that I can, that's, you know, on a piece of paper about like this, cut it to exactly the size of the pages. And I may use one of these pages actually to do it, but so that I can take it in with me instead of having to look back over here all the time. But it's nice that it's got them listed out and tells you exactly how many is a third and a half and all that. I like that about this book. But the first thing I want to do is just do a cover page for 2024. I do want to show you my cover first. I didn't know what I wanted to do on it, but I wanted it to be something that if I stuck it in my purse and took it with me, nothing would come off. So I didn't do it like I do most of my journals. I had these stickers. My sister gave them to me. Well, the plant ones are ones that I bought specifically to do in this book. But she gave these to me. This one says, "Progress, not perfection. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Grow through what you go through. There's always hope." So those are just kind of like reminders that every time I pick it up, I'll be reminded of those things. But I do want to do a 2024, cover page, pretty page. I've got, I printed off several different fonts, the biggest fonts I could. And I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. I'm just going to see which one looks the best after I get my decorations on here. And all this is going to be is decorations and 2024. That's it. So I don't know how much of it will be covered and if I'll leave some of it. I haven't made those decisions yet. My tendency is to cover the whole thing. That's how I tend to work, but that's not the way I'm going to work in this book. So I'm not sure. I do have some doilies, and I don't know that I'll use these on this page, but I have some of those I pulled out from somewhere. But I might use the doily on this page because there's a lot of decorating I can do on this page. And so this will be the most decorating I get to do is to play with these pages. I've got these really thin papers that I got from Amazon. I did a review and I called it the Amazon Papers Challenge, I think. Anyway, they're really thin paper, and so I think I want to use those. But, and I may end up just collaging these down as my background. And it may be as simple as, you know, I probably won't use full size pages though. Let me get my tear ruler because I don't want them to have, except on the outside, except what's on the outside, I don't want them to have, you know, perfect square edges. But it will make it easier to line it up at the edge if I have square edges. So I'm just going to keep these to use later. And I'm just going to go through and choose the papers that I want and do the kind of the same thing here. And let's see, I may not get through, I may end up having to do a bunch of videos so that they'll be shorter instead of doing, no, I was wanting all these papers for the edge. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead and glue these down because it'll be easier for me if I'm not having to try to, okay, come on. I need something to use as a glue thingy, a glue protector, a protector page. So well, that turned out not to work so great, didn't it? Okay. I'll come back and trim the corners when I get all the corners on there and get it done. Trying to I love how thin these papers are because they won't make a lot of bulk, but it does make them a little bit harder to use. I guess I'll have to come back and ink that because it didn't quite get it up at the top on that page. That's all right. It's close enough. Alrighty, I want to use, you know, a bunch of different colors. So let's do this one next. And I'm looking forward to getting started in this bullet journal. I haven't been as good about doing it lately. I kind of reverted, I mean, to be honest with you, I reverted back to my Post-it note planning or way of keeping up with stuff. And I think it's partly because I know that I've got glue on my fingers now. I know that the journal, bullet journal I'm working in at the moment is not going to be the one I'm going to be using, in 2 more weeks. So that does kind of make you, I don't know, less interested in, I like that one, but I want it on that page. Okay. I'm trying to, yeah, I want that over there. Well, let's curling these pages up. Okay. I'm going to do this one, except I want to do it from up here. Okay. I don't want these to be the same, so I'm going to make this one the more narrow one. Okay. I need to stick something under this so that it will be flat. There we go. Okay. Figuring it out as we go. No. Kind of messed that one up a little bit because I folded it over. Okay. Right there it's just kind of sticky, but if I roll it off, I think it'll be fine. That's one good thing I really love about that Elmer's Extreme glue stick, is that it'll roll off of there. Okay. That didn't glue good here. We'll use this so I can just stick it in there. I may end up just doing the cover page on this video and then doing some more pages on a different video and making several shorter videos. I know evidently I'm the only person who likes long videos, long process videos. I always hear you get more people to watch them if they're short, and of course, not that I honestly am that worried about the like the algorithm and all that stuff. I've decided a long time ago that I wasn't going to go at this to maximize how much money I can make, because that's not what's important to me. It should be at this point in my life, but it's not. This is my way to connect with people I care about, and so I'm not going to fret over that. Okay, now I do want to leave this, not go over this line, because that'll make it less bulky. So we need to keep that in mind while we're, okay, where was that other one I had that I think it's right here. Yeah. And these are so thin that you can see the other paper behind it. So we may do it this way to get more out of it. And I may end up wishing that I had not I don't know what I was going to say. Forget it. Forget about it. I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, goodness. Okay. Okay. And then let's do this one here. Okay. Did it again. You gotta not be in a hurry when you're working with these thin papers. And I'm acting like I'm in a hurry. I don't know why I'm in a hurry. I guess because I really would like to get more done in one video, and I'm worrying about time. Okay, slow down, Lisa. Relax. This is just supposed to be fun. You're not supposed to be worrying about how much time you're spending. I don't want, though, to give the impression that it takes a lot of time to bullet journal, because that's what kept me from doing it to begin with. And I think that that might be a deterrent for some people. It was for me for a long time, and I don't want to be deterring people. I don't want to be a deterrent. I guess that's what I say, from people doing this. I also don't want to be the person that makes everybody think this is the way you have to bullet journal, and so they don't want to do it because they don't want to do it that way. So you can do this. There are millions of videos. I've watched a bunch of them on bullet journaling, and I'm drawn to the ones where they plan everything out, because I am a planner by nature, and they plan everything out to the nth degree. But the truth of my life is I don't have time to do that right now, and so I won't do it. And because I won't do it, it might end up keeping me from doing anything at all if I decide that's the way I'm supposed to do it. Does that make sense? I hope I'm making sense here. Okay. All right, wait, let's do this one from the bottom, because I want to do an extra I want to do a third little piece right here so that the pages won't be just all in fours. I don't know that it'll look better, but for some reason it seems to me like it would look better. Okay. But I'm making lots of little scraps that I can work with later. That's a good thing. That one, I like it because it's kind of green, but it doesn't show up different from most of these others. Well, they're all beginning to look kind of alike. How about that one? Yeah, yep. Okay. And we need to take some off the top. And okay. Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. At least as far as the first layer down goes. I should have made decisions and planned it beforehand so that I could just glue stuff down. It'd be a lot faster video for you, but that's not how I work. So I work kind of as you go. Okay. I'm really happy with that so far. And that's all of this. Whoops. Okay, sorry, I had a phone call that was a nice conversation with a friend, and I've totally forgotten where I was, what I was talking about when I paused the video. But I'm just going to move on and keep going forward. I haven't made any decisions because I haven't been paying any attention, but I do want, I think, to put something. I really feel like that's the one I want, but let's try this one too. This one would fit just on this page. This one, you know, would have to go on both pages, and I kind of like that look where it's, you know, not centered on one page. I should not have done that with my finger because now it's not on there right. So we'll just get another one, and I'll save that one for another project. I'm not sure if this is one or two. I think it's one. So I will cut this when I'm ready to use it. I do want to have I do want to put the numbers on there, and so it may be more like this, so that the maybe like that. That way I can put the numbers here, and that heaviness, you know, that extra piece of paper will all be on this page, and the only thing that'll be going over the page will be this. I think I kind of like this right here. And I'm going to want to ink it. Let's just see if we like that or not. I just realized how long this video has been already, and so I think probably I'm going to stop when I get this page done, because it's already been a lot longer than, I don't know what I've talked about to take up that much time. Okay. We're definitely going to ink that, so we're not going to leave it white like that, because that just wouldn't go. But I'm not going to glue anything down yet, because I want to see what I can put around it. I have some washi tapes that I think are really pretty, but I'm not sure how they'll look over this. And it might be that um, that it won't look good because this will come through too much. Anyway, we're going to take a little piece of it and see. Okay, that. All right, let's try. Do we want some flowers maybe? Let's do this and we'll make it not straight. I'll tuck this right down there. And let's go ahead and put one of these with the butterflies. This has some gold and this one has a little bit of that too. I saw one lady when she takes up bits of washi tape, she has a page in the back, whoops, that she just puts the extra pieces of washi tape on, and she calls it her washi graveyard. I think that's what she calls it. So I may need to do that if I'm going to use much washi tape. All right, let's stick this one right above it. All right, I don't want that sticking off the page. Right now I'm just sticking those little pieces of washi tape over on the side. Okay, I like that. I think I want some, yeah, let's try this little plaid. That's not it. Grabbed the wrong one. I need to put these somewhere else where they're easier to get out. Okay, we're going to just do some of this behind here, and then see if we're I'm kind of liking that. Let's go ahead and do some of these other little little things like this. We'll just stack them. That doesn't take much thought. It's just, well, there it is. Let's put this back on here so we can see. These are, kind of subtle things, and I think I like that. keep sticking this back over here so I can see what I think. Alrighty, I've got some different washi tape. Let's see if there's anything similar to that over here. That these are a little less bright, so I'm not sure if they go with that very well or not, but I could use this one and maybe this one. Oh, here's one. This says cherish each day. We'll stick that on there. Okay. And let's do some of this. All right, I like that. I'm trying to think if I feel like I need a little some down here, but I've got, oh, here's this one. Let's put a little bit more of this up here. And then I'm going to think that's enough washi tape and try to come up with something else to I should have glued that stuff down. I should have. I may have to go back and do that, but okay. I think I like that. I'm going to look for something and I'll be right back. Okay. I found some butterflies and some flowers, and I think I'm going to put these washi tape flowers on here and then put a butterfly up here. And then I'm going to glue this on, and then I'm going to see what else I think it needs. I have learned if you start peeling the washi tape towards you rather than trying to peel the plastic away from you, it works much better. Just FYI, after trying a million different ways to get these to come off, and of course now that I say that, it's not working on this one. Come on. There we go. Trying to make that disappear as much as I can, but it's not disappearing as much as I would like. Okay. It's kind of a weird little, it looks like it disappeared on the camera, but in real life, it doesn't look like it's disappeared. All you gotta do is find one little place. And I'm gonna put this dark one over that, the dark stem of that one right there. And then this one we're going to put down here. Because I don't like those stems just kind of hanging out in the air. Okay. I like that. And now then, we may do more than one butterfly. I really like this one. And we're going to have it coming down into the page. Okay. Let's do this one right here. And I'm going to stick a itty bitty baby ladybug on this leaf. Might not can even see it, but I know it's there. Let's see. Do we need another butterfly? I don't like this right here. But so I was thinking if I could have another butterfly kind of flying that way where it kind of crosses over that, the wings of that one, so it looks like it like it's just flying in front of it. I don't know, that's my thought. There. Maybe that helps a little bit. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to call that good, except for gluing this down and inking this and gluing it down. Now, getting this to glue down is not going to be easy. I think I may need to use my Mod Podge stuff for that. Just because anything I do is going to have glue come. Okay, somewhere. Oh, there it is. Somewhere I have a brush. It's gonna, glue's gonna come out on top of it, and I think this will glue it down the best. Let's go ahead and ink this up so I can do it at the same time. And I like that, but I don't want it white. So let's see if we can find a, oh, that's black. Don't want to use that. Good grief. I need a light color. think I'm going to use sepia, but just do it very lightly. Okay, I'm going to make sure this brush is okay. Come down here. Just going to do it lightly. I think I'm going to have to do it a little less lightly because it's bringing in some other colors. When I first tried this over here, it worked good, but I guess as I got more ink on it, more of whatever was on here must have been some kind of distress ink or something because it was coming off on it. I need to wash that, and then I won't have that problem next time. But I like it okay. It's good enough. Okay. And I'm going to go ahead and just roll this over, you know, lightly over the whole thing so that it'll so that it will all look the same. Put it a little heavier right there. Oops. Should have put something underneath this. Should have put something underneath this. Okay. Oh, here it is. Now I don't know where that is. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, dear. I tore it. I'm just going to go ahead and use it because well, I'm glad I decided I just wanted to do this one page today because now I've got to let all this dry. And where's my word numbers? Okay. Okay. And when we go on to the next page in the next video, I'll show you how this looks once it's dry. All right. Thank you. God bless you. Sorry it took me so long to do one page. Oh, my goodness. Bye-bye.